Did I tell you the polar bear story before? Okay. Peter Levine's book, Healing Trauma, and it was a National Geographic 1984 special. He tells a story of researchers chasing polar bears in Alaska.
I don't know if they still do electric shock therapy.
Oh, it would have been. I have a client that I've worked with that I've helped her heal from the time she was committed, and it was just significant, complex PTSD.
Yeah,
it was really activated and triggered. Anyway, so I started researching all this, and I was like, okay. I started learning about somatic psychotherapy. Did I tell you the polar bear story before?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Peter Levine's book, Healing Trauma, and it was a National Geographic 1984 special. He tells a story of researchers chasing polar bears in Alaska. They chase them with a helicopter gun, checking the vitals, population count, all that. Shoot them with a tranquilizer, carry them back to base in the net in the helicopter, and they were, then the polar bear is in the cage.
Peter wasn't around then, huh?
No,
they were like, let's.
Yeah, they were doing some things, but anyway.
Hey, I'm Matthew Gillogly, and I'm a Maverick. Well, what is a Maverick? A Maverick goes against the grain. We find our own way. And if you're sick and tired of being pushed around by the insurance companies, come join us. We'll show you the way out. And you'll love medicine again.
They're not doing that anymore, probably. But they were confused for years. Researchers.
The polar bears.
Well, yeah, the polar bears, but the people, the researchers. Because what would happen is the polar bears, as the tranquilizer would wear off, the polar bears would start making this frantic movement. And they didn't understand what was happening. But then one day a researcher plays the video of the polar bear in the cage in slow motion. And what's he see? Sees that its legs are running. And so its chest go. And what they notice is the last time the polar bear was conscious, let's think about it, it's top of the food chain. Never experienced terror or trauma in its life. And it's running from its life from a giant, loud metal bird and thinks it's in life-threatening danger.
And then gets shot.
And then it gets shot and falls to the ground. So it's still afraid. Wakes up, the trauma or the emotion is there. But what's it naturally do? It releases it out with the leg movement and the breath. And then it looks 10 minutes later, it's like, I'm okay.